Today I will discuss writing for radio. There are some tips for script writing, what we should follow while writing for radio. So if I talk about script, then there are some tips. If RJ will follow, then script will be better and it will be more captivating for the audience. First of all, I would like to suggest that prepare your material so that the path between your eyes, brain, and mouth remains clear. For instance, write hard to pronounce words phonetically. Write names or figures in full because sometimes it becomes very much confusing if you are using the words point and if you are telling the figures in points. So it is always suggested to use uh, figures in full. Use an easy to read font in a large size because if RJ is reading, then there should be no disruption or no interruption. So he should that should be visible. Double space all copy for easy reading. Type on one side of the page only. When you are writing script, type on the one side because if you will turn the page, that will create noise. Use 1 inch margins. Mark your copy to guide your delivery. Marking copy is important to ensure easy reading. If you want a word emphasized, underline it. Also put slash marks after the sentences. Radio script writing is one of the secrets of being a great live radio broadcaster. While many people assume that live broadcasters come up with all their content on the spot, successful radio professionals often plan carefully, just as professional actors rehearse extensively so their delivery seems spontaneous. Planning out your live radio event is the best way to ensure you are prepared and deliver the best possible content to your listeners. Creating a script is one of the most effective ways to plan your event. A script can help keep you focused and give you the direction you need as you move through your live radio show. Plus, since the event is live, a script can come in handy if you ever find yourself at a loss for words. To help you start, we gathered our best tips for creating a script. Here we will discuss that tips when you are writing the script. Some of the tips are already discussed in the lecture. Radio scripts help you plan your content to improve audience engagement, avoid stumbling over what to say, and minimize dead air time. Major radio broadcast script types include music radio scripts, talk radio scripts, and commercial scripts. To write an effective radio script, use good structure. Write as if you are speaking, paint word pictures, keep it concise, and allow for flexibility. When writing radio scripts for other presenters, use their voice by getting their input, adding distinctive phrases, and avoiding terminology that would sound unnatural. Use examples of broadcasting scripts as templates to guide your original scripts. Get your radio script on air by any app, that can be any Spotify app, so you can try your script, you can try your speaking. Why you should write radio script? This is the big question when student asks that why we should write script, why we should not, why we can't speak on the spot. Some people may be afraid that writing scripts can make you sound artificial, but the reality is your spontaneous words reflect subconscious scripts based on how you have been talking for years, and you are using scripts whether you know it or not. Planning and rehearsing a script simply gives you conscious control over what you say. While on the fly presenting may occasionally work for some people with natural or trained speaking talent, for most of the people, you will get better results by using a script. This does not mean that you cannot be spontaneous. If you use scripts, either as we will explain later, you can write flexibility in your scripts and ad lib strategically when it makes sense. Writing scripts for radio broadcasters can produce significant benefits. Some of the most important benefits include planning your content to maximize listeners' engagement and trust, providing a fallback structure in case you struggle over what to say next, avoiding dead air time, planning your content to maximize listener engagement and trust. You can plan exactly what to say when you write a script for your broadcast. This gives you better control over organizing your presentation and choosing your words for the desired effect on listeners. You can consider different versions of your script to determine which will sound better for your audience. This is a best practice followed by many entertainment professionals. For instance, some professional comedians test different versions of a joke at nightclubs to see which version gets the best laugh and how different audience react to minor changes. Tweaking your script to tailor it for your listeners improves the quality of your content, helping you communicate more clearly, deliver more informative presentations, and provide better entertainment value. This helps you to maximize audience engagement and earn the trust of new listeners. Your audience will appreciate your extra efforts in planning your broadcast, even if they don't know it's scripted. Providing a fallback structure in case you struggle over what to say next. So, this is another tip you can use when you are writing the script. Even the best speakers sometimes find themselves drawing a blank. When this happens to you, a script can serve as a fallback structure to help the show move forward even if you are unsure where to go next. Simply glancing at a script outline or phrase can draw your attention to the light words to trigger your memory or spark your imagination, helping you get back on track. But if you don't have a script to fall back on, your audience may find themselves listening to crickets chirping for an uncomfortably long pause, leaving them wondering whether something is wrong or even questioning your credibility. Another way a script provides a fallback structure is by giving you a tool to help you rehearse. You can review your script before a broadcast, read it aloud, or even record yourself saying it to see how it sounds. This can help you to improve the quality of your script and delivery which while drilling it into your memory so that you sound totally natural when it's time to go live. You may even find you sound more spontaneous if you spend more time rehearsing from a script. Having this type of fallback structure can be especially important if you will be broadcasting in a second language you are not as fluent as in your primary language. For example, if you are a native Spanish speaker, writing a broadcasting script in English can help you avoid struggling to express yourself because you are unsure of the right words. Avoiding dead air time. This is also very important that we should avoid dead air time. This is a big thing in TV and radio as well because if there is dead air then audience will switch the channel. A radio script can help you avoid dead air time by providing a fallback structure. Nothing brings your broadcast to halt like a long unscheduled pause. Professional broadcasters consider dead air one of the worst case scenarios to avoid. On air silence can make listeners think you have stopped broadcasting, causing them to tune out, or change stations. This can cut into advertising revenue, causing your sponsors to pull back. In fact, the Federal Communication Commission even regulates against extended dead air time, and FCC can fine many radio stations that exceed dead air limits. A script protects you against dead air time by telling you exactly what to say to keep the conversation going. Even a weak script is better than long, deadly radio silence. You even can automate defenses against dead air using scripts. For example, you can set up your internet broadcasting platform to play a pre recorded script if dead air continues too long. This ensures that your internet radio station won't become a victim of prolonged unscheduled silence. And there are, types of radio broadcast scripts: music radio scripts, talk radio scripts, commercial scripts. These scripts types differ in some key ways. Music scripts may have a looser structure to promote a more improvised, entertaining feel. Talk radio may use more detailed scripts to ensure all content gets covered. Meanwhile, commercial scripts focus on persuasion. All three format types have in common their ability to improve the quality of your programming. So, first we will discuss music radio scripts. Music radio formats are structured around songs, but musical segments may be interspersed with the news, sports, advertisements, and other breaks. One of the most important functions of music radio script is providing transitions between music tracks and these other elements. Music radio scripts may use a looser structure to achieve smooth transitions than other scripts, relying on loose talking points rather than detailed dialogue. For example, segments such as news and sports can benefit from detailed scripts. DJ announcers also can develop scripts for frequent routine elements such as station identification lead ins or song introductions. These can be recorded for automated efficiency if desired. Distinctive scripted phrases can become part of station's branding identity. Next is talk radio scripts. Both live and recorded talk radio shows and podcasts often use detailed scripts. A detailed outline helps cover all key topics and talking points. Some portions may be scripted word for word, while others may use a loose structure to guide the discussion and keep it rolling. Commercial scripts typically consist of short 30-second spots promoting a product or sponsor. Some ads may be short as 10 seconds or as long as 60 seconds. The longer the advertisement, the more the sponsor pays. With the every second costing money, every word must count. This makes scripting critical for commercial segments. Now we will discuss how do you write in a good radio script. Writing an effective radio script depends on your presentation structure, content, and length. Five of the most important best practices to follow are using good structure, writing as if you are speaking, painting, painting picture with words, visualization, staying concise, allowing flexibility. So, first of all, I would like to suggest one thing that use a good structure for your radio broadcasting script. Write your broadcasting script as if you are speaking, very conversational. Paint pictures with your words. Like if you are telling something, then people can imagine that thing. That is the successful script. Keep it concise. Give yourself flexibility. Writing for column script. It can be time block sheet, characters, or any RJ is speaking. Column 2, column 3 will be SFX or BGM. You can mention that SFX or BGM in the third column, and music will be in the fourth column. In the next segment, I will show you the script and how to write the script, and I will show you the example of the script, a radio script. And this time lock sheet is very much important because if somebody else is editing your script, then he or she will come to know that okay, I will have to add SFX here, I will have to add BGM over here. So it is important to prepare a log sheet, and in one column we should mention the time. In another column we can mention RJ dialogues or what other characters are speaking, and in the third column we can say that SFX or BGM, any SFX or BGM is needed, then you can mention over there. And in the column 4, then you can mention music, song name, and with the name of movie. It is very important that you should mention the name of movie, that from which movie you are saying this song, because maybe song names are same, so you will have to mention the movie, then it will be uh, good. It will be good for editor. So this is all about script writing, and in the next segment I will show you the example of script. Thank you.